It's Tuesday morning in July. Janet owns a 12-person print shop and handles sales and marketing herself. Between estimates, press checks, and deliveries, well, the schedule board has more white space than she'd like, so she opens up the shop's email account to send something to customers. The last newsletter went out in February. There are 1,500 people on that list, and last year they heard from her shop 4 times. Hi, I'm Dave Hulton, and here's your AI tip of the week to help you sell more printing. Now, if you're like Janet, the problem was never the list. It's the newsletter that only happens when work slows down, written from scratch the night before it sends. Then the shop gets busy again, and months go by before anyone sends another one. Those 1,500 people already know her shop. They already buy printing. But a list that only hears from you when you need work isn't a sales asset, it's a filing cabinet. Well, here's where Janet starts, and you've probably done the same thing. She drops a prompt like this into her AI tool. She asks for newsletter ideas built from the work her shop already does, and she gets plenty. Ideas pulled from the jobs on her floor, the questions her customers ask, the seasons they plan around, enough to fill the next issue or two. It gets her unstuck this week, but that's a short-term fix and not a reliable system. And that's how most printers use AI today. A quick question, a quick answer. It helps, but it's the smallest thing AI can do for your shop. The real value is in a structured prompt, and that's the prompt upgrade. The prompt upgrade asks Janet 4 questions: who her best customers are, what she wants the newsletter to accomplish, what content her customers would find useful, and how often her team can realistically send. Then it builds her a 3-month editorial plan for her customer newsletter. You can expect something like this. For Janet, that's 3 months of newsletters she doesn't have to invent, and she gets it in minutes of AI time instead of a string of late nights. And there's a bigger version behind that. The full AI workflow builds your entire newsletter system. The goals, the audiences, the content themes, the reusable template, and the numbers that tell whether it's selling printing. Look at what each step gives you. The simple prompt helps you with your next issue, the prompt upgrade plans your quarter, and the workflow prompt builds the whole system. The AI builds all of it in minutes. This is the difference between the 4 emails Janet's list got last year and a newsletter that actually gets sent on a reliable rhythm. And it's completely free for everyone who shows up at the workshop. That's what we build together at the live AI for Printers workshop on Thursday, July 9th. But first things first, request the prompt upgrade with the form right below this video. That same request adds you to the workshop list for July 9th. That's 1 click and 2 wins. So I'll see you at the workshop, and I'll see you the next time for another AI tip of the week to help you sell more printing.